Hello. Long time no see, right? This is Dexiclon speaking on a $30 microphone from Amazon. It's shockingly good. I'm shocked and kind of amazed. There's echo, which is kind of cool. I can just totally fuck with this audio and stuff. But I don't know why I would. I do this when I sing the Smiths, which I literally was just doing. But I'm not doing that anymore. So let's get to it. The topic of this video. I've noticed that I am kind of a repulsive person to others, and it's mostly my fault, like 90 to 100% my fault. But why is this? I've found that other people are difficult and they don't want what I want. They do not have my best interest in mind. They have their best interest in mind, which is great for them, but it's not so great for me. I don't really know what there is you could do about it. There's not a whole lot. When it comes down to it, I think I just have to learn to be more palatable to others. But I feel like I'm losing my soul whenever I compromise with people. I feel like I'm giving a piece of myself away whenever I compromise with others, and I think that's a negative thing. Kind of obviously. I think it's also kind of dangerous to let other people control your life, because then you start to rely on them, or you start to look to them for some sense of validation or perspective or advice, and maybe that's not so necessary. Basically, I think the point of this video is going to be that people are difficult, and if you struggle to interact with them, it's going to make your life a lot harder and more miserable. But it's also hard to give up your own pride and to be vulnerable with others, because that's generally what allows you to connect better with them, is vulnerability. That being said, that also opens you up to a lot of detrimental things, and it opens up you to the possibility of being hurt or otherwise attacked. They can use the things they know about you against you, which I do all the time to others, but it's scary to me to have that vulnerability to allow others to do that to me, because I do not like it. I mean, I developed that sort of ability to really attack and hurt people as a grand and very useful defense mechanism against these people who were seeking to hurt me, either physically or mentally, but I beat them to it. I'm quite the agile wordsmith when it comes to stabbing people in the heart, and I'm kind of proud of it, weirdly, even though it's not a good trait, but I don't really care. It's kind of a valuable trait at times. Really, what this was about is I've had a lot of conflicts with people, and I've also struggled a lot recently with sort of finding motivation to do anything other than the things I need to do. And by need, I don't even mean really basic things. It's just things I feel I need to do. So, I brush my teeth not because I really want to. I mean, I feel it's important, but I'm doing it because I feel like other people will judge me if not, and I feel beholden to others. Or, for example, I go to work because I don't want to let people down, but also because I want to make money. But I also feel trapped in this sort of cycle where whenever I get off of work, I proceed to waste the time that I have to myself, even though I always dream up things during work that would be more fun than work, and then when I get home, I do anything but that. Like today, I just went to the store. I went to Chick-fil-A first. I got some Chick-fil-A, and then I went to the store and I bought a fucking Nerf gun and some stupid magazines for this dumb Nerf gun from by the way, mind you, I got this Nerf gun from Walmart, and then I had to wait in a line for 30 minutes to return it because I came to my senses after opening it and it jamming after the first minute of use. And I've already purchased a Nerf gun very recently before that, and that one's actually kind of fun. I plan on using them with my friends, so it's kind of, that's my goal at least. I'm hoping things go that way, because there's nothing more fun than hanging out with friends. I would really like to play some video games with some friends. It's been a while, and that sounds enticing, but I feel so judged by both my roommate and my friends for wanting to play video games, which seems fucked up a little bit, because it's whatever, come on. There's not that much better to do while it's fucking 100 degrees out, man. I don't want to go outside. I want to stay in the air-conditioned home and fucking rot, okay? That's a perfectly reasonable thing to want to do. Basically, the point of this rant is I feel very beholden to others, I've noticed, and it's a dangerous thing to allow yourself to be. You should make choices for yourself. If I want to fucking play video games, I should sit inside and play video games rather than fucking wasting away in my bed trying to pirate Twin Peaks. I've kind of been fucking up recently in terms of the way I use my free time. Sorry for the terrible microphone noises. There's certainly probably some sort of way of quelling this problem, but I don't currently have it. All I think I'm going to do is try and focus more on doing things that actually make me happy. I think that's the best thing you can do in life, is focus on things that make you happy, because trying to make others happy is difficult and painful and worth nothing, really. It's nice to have friends, but if your friends are expecting too much of you or wanting you to be someone that you aren't, they're probably not really your friends. And the same goes for, I don't know, anyone in your life. If you really want to help yourself, you know? Be happy. Do something you love. Get some enjoyment out of life. That's why I'm doing this again. I actually really enjoyed this. I sort of noticed this thing where these videos were very valuable for me personally. I don't think they were very valuable for anyone else, but maybe. I thought the college video, the first one, was pretty good. But they've been very valuable for me to sort of deal with the things going on in my life, because I've been very mentally ill lately. So much to the point where people are like speculating, people that I know and are friends with have speculated that I have like bipolar disorder and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a little out of hand, and I think, to be honest, therapy is a pain in the ass. I don't want to have to drive someplace or do all this fucking effort just to talk to some bastard who gets paid like $500 an hour for my insurance and me. For nothing, really. You know, this will be my therapy. But also, I do really want to offer advice, because I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Just in college alone, I've made a ton. I don't know. I could get into it. Next video, I'll make one about like abstinence from drugs and how that was actually beneficial, shockingly. And then how I started trying drugs. Not like hard drugs or nothing. No, just alcohol and like shrooms. But basically just saying how those, I think, may be linked to my mental problems a little bit more recently. So it's all very interesting stuff. I'll get into it more next video. And now I've committed to it, so I'm probably going to do it within the next few weeks. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm at. See you guys later.